Hello everybody, welcome to another Honda Element video. Today I'm going to show you how to install this Seals armor from Steady Garage Raptor lights for my Honda Element. So make sure that you have that style grill if you can install this. They also have the older grill styles. So if you want to add some Raptor lights in your Honda Element, make sure to continue watching this video. So this is how it looks. It's really lightweight. I really like the powder coat on this, and it comes with like 4 lights, and also the lights you can remove them if you need to, like in the future, if you need to change it for any reason. But it comes with these connectors, and also comes with the provided like wiring, so you can just make all 4 lights into just 2 wires, which is a pretty easy install. This is a power and ground. Today I'm just gonna show you how to install this into the grill, but when it comes to the wiring, I'm gonna do a separate video so you guys can follow that video. I'm going to link the video in like a month or so in my channel. So currently right now I have a gun switch box which is located over there, and I highly recommend you to get one of those if you're planning to add more lights into your element. And also Steady Garage is working in a design to have an easy place to mount that. So these are the tools that we are going to need. We need a really stubby small Phillips screw, so I end up picking up this kit from Amazon. So I'm going to leave the links of this tool in the description. This is going to give me enough clearance to get to the bolts of the grill. And then we need one of these plastic clips removal tools, and then cutting pliers, Phillips screw, and some zip ties just to keep the wiring out of the way. Okay, so now let's move to the installation. We are going to remove these plastic pins holding this plastic cover in place, and this tool is just make it really easy to remove them. So it's 5 clips in total. Make sure that if this one breaks, buy new ones. I'm also gonna leave the link of these clips in the description. Then you're just gonna pop out this out of the way, and now we're gonna have access to the bolts of this grill, which is located inside in the back. Now with the plastic trim removed, there are 12 Phillips bolts that are holding the grill in place, and you can see them over there. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's in one side, and it's pretty much the same in the other side. You can see them all. So we're gonna remove those with this tool, and that's where our new Raptor lights mounts are gonna go. And the cool thing is that the kit is provided with new Phillips screws. Will be a good idea to keep this. So there it is. So that's 1 out of 6 in the right side, and then we're gonna remove another 6 in the other side because there are 2 mounts. So the next step is just picking up the light that goes in this side, and you're gonna notice it because you're gonna match these mount holes. So this is how it's gonna be mounted. Just make sure that all the holes matches. So there are different ways to install this. The way that I'm going to install this is optional. You can use all 6 holes with all 6 screws. The way that I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 of the new screws, this shorter one, because there are 2 different sizes. So I'm gonna put the 2 shorter ones in the middle. One of the things why I am doing this is because I just want those bolts to be new, especially that, I mean, they have been there for almost 20 years. So you can always install all 6 holding the Raptor lights mounting, but like I said, I just want to do 4 bolts to hold that. It's super light. I think I should be okay. And each one in each corner, and I'm just gonna tie these. I don't want to over tight it. The part is plastics, and you don't want to end up breaking that. I'm gonna put my light in place again. There it is. Make sure everything is fits, the wire out of the way. Perfect. And if you notice, the one in that corner over there, like that one, is almost flush where the hole is. But if you notice, like here in the middle, there is more gap between the plastic. I can't even put my finger, so that's where a longer screw have to go. Since I installed the 2 screws in the metals, I don't have to worry about this. I'm just gonna do these 2 sides in this corner, and then if I move the camera a little bit more to my right side, then you will see that here there are other 2 that has a gap, and that's where you want the longer screws. These 2 bolts are the shorter bolts on the corners. Then these 2 I left it without mounting, but I replaced the bolts inside. And then in these corners you gotta make sure to use the longer ones, but don't go all the way, because if you still tighten this, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna start pushing this mounting, and then you can break the plastic clip. So make sure, like, once it kind of stops, you just go a little bit more, untie it, and that's it. And you're gonna end up with a little bit of a gap here, but this thing is solid. This thing is going nowhere. This is how it's looking right now. It looks beautiful. I got the smoke. I think this is the smoke lighting. I think they have like 2 different ones. I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you can check it out better. But I already installed the 4 wires. Just connect them. You don't, it's not in a specific order, you just plug them in, and all this is gonna go to my gun switch relay box. And I'm just gonna start putting this away with the zip ties, just to make it look cleaner. So this is how I hold the wire in place with zip ties, and I think it looks good. It looks clean. I don't see the wiring. And then I run the wire through here, over there, and then to the fuse box. Okay, so now let's put it on and see how it looks.